Oh, there you are, YouTube. So, Queen's Gambit just finished it. We watched the last 3 episodes, and that completed the series of season 1. And I find it fascinating. It's amazing that I can. Maybe this isn't fascinating because there are other situations where this exists, but I know nothing about chess, right? Nothing at all. All I know is there's a piece that moves in like an L shape. That's I don't even know which piece it is. I think it's the horse or the knight, right? That's called the that's called the knight. Um, that's about as far as my knowledge goes when it comes to chess, but I can be completely fascinated with a television show that surrounds chess. Like, I guess it's not about chess, it's about the growth of a human. So, a person on a journey, and chess is a major part of that life, but it's not necessarily a show about chess. And I'm sure there are a lot of metaphors that I'm missing because I don't understand the game of chess, like the term the Queen's Gambit. Don't necessarily, I shouldn't even say necessarily, I don't know what that means. It's a move or something in chess, and my guess is that's the title of the show, that that move in some way parallels the main character Beth, parallels her life. That's my guess. I don't know anything about chess, so if you know, could you maybe, if you stumble on this video, explain that relationship, the Queen's Gambit, the move, and Beth's life? Because I'm not saying there is a connection there. There may not be, but I believe there to be one, because that just makes sense for that to be the title, that be a move that she makes in her final battle, match, I don't know what the term is, and I feel like there has to be some connection to that with the life that she led on this show, starting as an orphan and then that struggled with substance use and becoming adopted. The family in which she was adopted into is not a loving family. The mother, becomes that, but the father isn't. She continues to struggle with substance and does up until the very end of the show, and still is able to find a way to persevere and get that under control. Perhaps we don't see too far into the future, but I don't know. To me, I'm guessing the Queen's Gambit, the move that you play in chess, parallels her life in some way, and I'd like to know how. So if you have information on that, please let me know. These final episodes were great. They were emotional. The person who taught her how to play chess at the orphanage, is it Scheibel? Am I saying that right? We have some emotional moments involving him. Her friend Jolene pops back up, which is nice to see. Just things that are, happen. The orphanage pops back up. We get some flashbacks. So we see the original actress that was playing Beth in some of these later episodes, dealing with her biological mother and situations she kind of grew up in during that period of her life. And so you're getting a little bit more background information there. We're seeing a lot of friendships she has, like with the kid from. I'm apologizing right now because I don't know everybody's name as a character and an actor. Actually, Benny was the character's name. I know him from Love Actually. I think, was he also in August Rush? Is that the same kid? Pretty sure it's the same kid. We see relationship with him grow and, kind of roller coaster around. Same thing with the character's name is Harry. The actor's name is Harry, but we know him more as Dudley from Harry Potter. We see her relationship with him kind of up and down, all those friendships. We see characters come back that we haven't seen in a long time. Characters, because Jolene too, but also one whose name is escaping me. It's not Toombs, that's from X-Files. It's not Times, it's Tome. I don't know. It's a guy she kind of had a crush on. He's a journalist. He comes back. I forgot his name and I apologize for that. But yeah, we have a nice, comeback with a lot of characters. And if you remember from my previous vlog, she lost her adoptive mother, and they were kind of a great pair. I really enjoyed seeing this two of them on screen together, interacting with one another. So I did miss that relationship. We didn't get more of that happening, but we did see some sort of loving moments with Beth and how she is sort of responding to that death and mourning, I guess, her adoptive mother. She would wear like a night coat, and Beth started wearing that night coat, and that was nice to see. Sorry for all these spoilers, or maybe that's fine. I'll probably list it in the video, but or in the description. But I don't know. That was nice to see, because I didn't really miss that character in these past 3 episodes, so it was pretty great to see these different ways in which she would be remembered. And it was great to see Beth. Even though I missed that character, it was great to see Beth sort of take charge of her life on her own in different ways. Sort of that house, making it her own, was great to see. The way in which she became owner of that home was also great to see. There was just a good story overall. Like, these last 3 episodes were top notch. I liked connecting with a lot of those older characters again near the end. I don't know if they're going to make a sequel to this show. I hear it's based off a book. Is that right? Is this a series of books? It is a single book. I don't know. I don't have that information. If you know, feel free to let me know in the comments if you stumble on this video. I hope they make more. I don't know really what they would do. I'm sure maintaining. So in the end, spoilers, she wins. I probably already mentioned that, but maintaining that status of world champion, that could be a whole story. Maybe losing it 1 season, but then coming back in like a 3rd season, taking it over again. The personal relationships we see, all of that, I think, could come into play. You could also do flashbacks, I think, back at the orphanage with different characters, because I would like to see Scheibel again, person who taught her how to play chess. It would be great to see him show up again in some way, because, she was at that orphanage for a while, and you could bring back the original actress who played her, the young actress, for the younger period. And because she's going to grow up a little bit, so she could sort of play that middle section, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I was very pleased with the show, and I shouldn't say I'm amazed that I liked it, because I don't know anything about chess, because I don't know much about a lot of sports, but I love a lot of sports movies. Rudy, Major League, Friday Night Lights, Sandlot, Little Big League, A League of Their Own. I mean, Rookie of the Year, it just goes on and on. There are lots of great sports movies out there. And I said in a previous vlog, I love Searching for Bobby Fischer. That's a movie I grew up watching. It was on movie channels quite a bit, and I just loved watching it. I don't know anything about chess, and it's weird that movie didn't inspire me to learn or anything, because I loved it so much. You think that would be sort of the natural order of things. You watch a movie about chess and you're like, oh, I want to learn chess. That didn't happen to me. But I don't know. I liked that movie, so why would I think I wouldn't like Queen's Gambit? I don't know. So I shouldn't be that amazed. It's just, I think an interesting phenomenon that I think about every once in a while. That it's like, I'm not a sports guy, but I like a lot of sports movies. Same thing's happening here. I'm not a chess person, but I like this chess show the same way I like this chess movie, Searching for Bobby Fischer, when I was a kid. So, I don't know. It's a great show, and if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. I, would recommend it to people because it's fantastic. It's really good. And I don't know. I thought the acting was great. All the characters were great. I just love the way they would pop up throughout. We're watching Beth's story, but we're seeing all these side characters that were very interesting, great to follow, and great to see them, show up near the end of the show. So, Queen's Gambit, I like it a lot, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.